Let me focus today at the outset on the issue that many of my Republican colleagues have raised with me. As we've discussed, OMB director has to be able to work with members of Congress on both sides of the aisle. This is true with cabinet officials generally, but specifically with OMB because you have so many interactions with them both on the budget and on the oversight responsibilities. And typically, the OMB director is not a partisan in particular because you have to have these kinds of relationships. I believe that the tone, the content, and the aggressive partisanship of some of your public statements have added to the troubling trend of more incivility and division in our public life. And in your case, I'm concerned that your personal attacks about specific senators will make it more difficult for you to work with them. Just to mention a few of the thousands of negative public statements, you wrote that Susan Collins is, quote, the worst, that Tom Cotton is a fraud, that vampires have more heart than Ted Cruz. You called Leader McConnell Moscow Mitch and Voldemort, and on and on. I wonder specifically, how do you plan to mend fences and build relationships with members of Congress you have attacked through your public statements?
Senator, I very much appreciate that question. I recognize the concern. I deeply regret and apologize for my language and some of my past language. I recognize that this role is a bipartisan role, and I know I have to earn the trust of senators across the board.